So let's try a couple more examples that require a little more manipulation within the beginning. So I can rewrite the square root of x to the 7th as x to the 7 over 2 power. And then this is plus 1/2 x to the negative 2 power dx. So notice I wanted to create a constant in front, and we wanted to create power rules whenever possible so that we can work backwards by adding and dividing. So if I add 2 over 2 to 7 over 2, that creates x to the 9 over 2. And then I will divide by that exponent, 9 over 2. Plus, that 1/2 doesn't change, but I'll have x to the negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. And then I divide by negative 1, and then plus c. So now to simplify my answer, dividing by a fraction makes 2/9 x to the 9 over 2 minus 1 over 2x, and then plus c. And remember, you can take the derivative by taking, to check your answer. So take derivative to check your answer. Oh, I did that right. Okay. Here's another one. Now, this is the same as x to the 1/2 power. So let's see what I have. 3 minus 1/2, it makes x to the 5 over 2. 2 minus 1/2 minus 6x to the 3 over 2. That is a 5. And then minus 5x to the negative 1/2 dx. So now I have rewritten this problem so that way I have powers of x and coefficients in front. So let's see. 5 over 2 plus 2 over 2 is x to the 7 over 2. But if I divide by 7 over 2, that gives me 2/7. And then this is going to be minus, let's see, x to the 3 over 2 plus 2 over 2 makes x to the 5 over 2. Dividing by 5 over 2 is multiplying by 2/5, so that becomes 12/5. And then let's see, x to the 1/2 plus 1 makes x to the 1/2, or square root x. And then dividing by 1/2 is the same as multiplying by 2. So minus 10x, 10 square root x, and then plus c. So I did simplifying in my mind there. If you don't like skipping these steps, you can always show this work and then simplify down to these answers. But the more mental math you can do correctly, the better. All right, let's move on.